Okay, so they are gonna be over there.
Assuming we're on training server 1.
2, this is 1, radio check on point 1, over.
Roger.
1, this is 2, loud and clear, point 1.
Boston Air Base, disregard. Boston Air Base, ground traffic taxiing from helicopter parking to infantry loading. To infantry staging.
Boston ground, this is Dagger 1-3, setting on frequency 75.
Sir Harmon, there you are. LT.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh, and finish your sentence. And go red.
God, what do we want to call it? Right here.
This will be a cop.
First of all, say the sentence in your head, and when that sentence is complete,
Eyes on.
say it out loud, okay?
Boston ground.
That's where they're going to be taken to, and they're going to be basically
moving ground
walking on
traffic
foot
only from
west and
helicopter
north
parking
towards the
down
town
to,
of
helicopter parking
Salam,
Mike
towards objective Alpha and
3,
objective Bravo.
I don't see objective Bravo marked.
Say the sentence in your head first,
Right
and
here.
then say it out loud. Yeah, do it again. And make sure your sentence is complete this time.
Still don't see it? Just let me know how to put it down again for you.
Yeah, I've got no eyes on.
Got you. No problem. Come on now.
Yep, eyes on, thank you very much.
There you go. Yep.
So, we are air assaulting to the COP, I imagine?
Yep.
And then, do you want these guys to uniform change for air support, or...?
Confirm.
Okay. And then are we going to be coordinating that with Havoc 3 on 130, or do you want me on 132 for the squad leader to directly call it out what they're looking for?
If he's rolling with infantry, then directly on the 130 or whatever you prefer, 3-1. And then I'll just be on different net for Aries.
I
Well,
am
then,
here to watch. I'm gonna be hands off.
So,
good
yeah,
copy.
so
I'll be on 132 then.
copy. Or if you just
Or
be on 130, I'll talk to you.
I'll be 130.
Yep.
Okay.
LT, I'm on 3-1 for you.
Yeah, I was going to say, LT Magic, I'm going to be up on 3-1 still, so you'll be able to reach me on there if you need me.
And for me as well.
Boston ground, Lancer 3-1, spooling from Mike 3 parking for taxi 2.
Mr. Edwards, you are bleeding.
Rearm, bringing
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I still haven't learned how to drive a
This is
four-wheeler.
Dagger requesting radio check on frequency 130, over.
Dagger, this is 3-2, July clear frequency 132 over. Correction, 130 over.
Roger out.
Okay, so we're gonna take off from here and fly to the COP
Alpha Bravo, go
Nazad.
ahead and let me know when you're all loaded and over.
Correct.
Glorious.
Copy.
Frequency, second no.
And then uniform change. Maybe
Roger.
actually, if you want to, Mr. Edwards, if you obviously up to whatever you guys want to train on, but if you wanted to rack up some Hellfires on a Little Bird, maybe, because we don't do a lot of operational CAS in the Little Bird, might give us some good gun runs for show of force style stuff if need be.
Yeah, affirm. I believe Mr. Lane is loading up some Little Birds now. He was gonna do one Little Bird with Ligers, and then we can do another Little Bird with Hellfires. We'll probably fly one Phoenix in with the squad with a little bird escort, and then I'll come back in uniform change, and I can grab a second little bird if you want to have two little birds up in the air.
No, I think. Well, again, it's up to what you guys want to train on. I mean, you know, we're here for you guys to be able to train as well. So if you want to get more single-seater time, then go ahead. But if you want to put up a dual seater so that you can run the full ISR package, then go ahead on that as well. Like,
okay,
it's up
roger
to,
that.
like I said, it's up to you. I don't really have a preference. I don't think we're going to have enough work to keep two Lancers busy all night. So
no, that sounds good. So what we'll do is we'll have little bird escort into the AO. We'll both come back. We'll uniform change into the single into the single little bird, and then we'll do a two pilot little bird.
Okay, sounds good.
Do you want dropped on the south side there of the cop? I'm not familiar with the ground layout of that.
I would probably recommend probably southeast, just to try and keep the COP walls between us and our two objective areas. So that would probably be my recommendation. Probably not too far out, but just a little bit out, and then we can walk into the COP from there. It depends. Sergeant Smith, have you got any insight on that? Like, would we be clear to land inside the COP? It looks pretty tight from the map, though.
You can land in there.
Okay.
Friendly forces told us that it's clear for you to get in there.
Oh, so we can actually land inside the COP?
Confirm.
Okay, roger that.
It's up to Dagger, though. Dagger makes those clearances.
Yeah, it's just
it's up to you.
Free space that is a concern. But let's mark two LZs here real quick. We'll designate LZ Alpha as being somewhere inside the COP. Doesn't necessarily have to be exactly as marked. And then if we call a secondary, maybe just outside, so that if we're not going to fit, then we can just pull back and land in the clearing.
Roger.
Around
copy,
LZ Bravo.
Tally both LZ Alpha and LZ Bravo.
Yep, and like I said, LZ Alpha can be anywhere inside the COP. Doesn't have to be specifically there. And then if it's not going to fit, you know, on your discretion, you know, or Lancer Escort can maybe spot it for you or so on. But if it's not going to work, then pull us back to Bravo.
Roger that. Two, this is 1 on point 1.
I guess we can go upstairs, but then windows kind of point nowhere.
Rob, we all loaded in.
I thought Bravo was in.
1, this is 2 on point 1, send traffic.
Be advised, we're going to be doing a Phoenix insert with Lancer escort. We're going to fly from the airbase directly to the COP. If you reference your map, it'll be LZ Alpha. What we'll do is we'll have you do a quick flyover to make sure that there's space for the helo to land inside the COP. I was advised that there was. If not, break. Then we'll push back to the east a little bit to LZ Bravo. After insert, we'll both fly back here, and Dagger's advising that it would probably be good to do some kilos or some kilos, and then do a dual pilot single bird, little bird.
Copy all 1. We'll adjust planning accordingly.
Copy. We'll set up Blackhawk.
Hey, firm. Also, I am populating the map on side channel with the with our runway and taxiway stuff, so that way we can effectively call ground communications too. So.
Hey, firm. Copy.
Dagger's back on comms.
Finish this. Setting up my other radio.
Phoenix, take us, 7-0.
Go for Phoenix 1.
Phoenix, confirm that you just want us to walk over to the Blackhawks when we're ready to go. You're not going to stage at this time?
That's affirmative. We'll go ahead and do that. We'll have Lancer meet us over here on the tarmac for direct departure. That sounds good.
Okay, copy. I'll be advised. Looks like the squad's more or less ready to go here, so let's make it quick and be ready for him.
Affirm.
Boston ground, Lancer 3-1 lifting from Mike 1 parking over to resupply and refuel for rearm.
Dagger Phoenix on 7-0.
Good.
Just to advise, Lancer currently is flying to rearm resupply to refit the bird, so it'll probably be about maybe 2 to 3 mics.
Good copy. I'll be advised I'm signed in on 7-5 at this time, so I did catch that ground movement traffic.
Okay, copy. Affirm.
But I do appreciate the relay on 7-0 because we're not always on 7-5 on the ground, so appreciate it.
Copy that.
Boston ground, Lancer 3-1 powering down at rearm refuel. Will advise when back up. Boston ground, Lancer 3-1 spooling from rearm refuel for taxi to standby. Me taxiing to Mike 1.
Two, this is 1 on point 1.
1, this is 2, send traffic.
Be advised, squad is ready to load. If you wanted to fly over here to Mike 3 and stage, we're going to do a direct departure out to the west. So you can fly over here and stage on the tarmac.
Copy all. I need to do the second uniform change for the second Lancer, so we're good to go.
All station 7-0, this is Dagger. If you can advise when you are ready to brief,
Disregard. Moving
head on over here and we'll get this
Copy.
shit started.
Solid copy, Dagger. We should be ready to go. Lancer is taxiing to our pause this time.
Boston ground, Lancer 3-1 lifting from Mike 1 parking, taxiing up Sierra 1, Sierra 2 to Sierra 3 for landing at Mike 3 parking.
Good copy, Lancer. That's the wrong fucking net. Oh well. Yeah, good copy. We are ready for you when you're both here, so just let me know and we'll get briefed and move out.
Oh, right there.
Mr. Edwards, the Blackhawks are going to stay where they're parked, though, right? It's just Lancers that's staging.
Yes, affirm. I set up the closest Blackhawk is the one that's set up, so that's the one we'll be loading into. He's just flying over here to park on the tarmac and stage, and then we'll have him kind of shoot ahead to check out the cop and make sure that we can land at it.
Yeah, that's no problem. It's relatively short ground maneuver for him, so yeah, we're just obviously keen to kick this shit off. So
Absolutely.
I mean, kind of feels like the walls are too thick and it just looks kind of weird. Yeah, but it's fine. Hold on one sec.
Aries, this is Dagger on 3-1 over. I'll be advised I'm transitioning off 3-1 so that I can pick up 1-3-2 so I can coordinate with my battle buddy. AFM will do. I'll advise on 1-3-0.
And Revachel, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
This is Dagger requesting a radio check on frequency 132 over.
Dagger, this is Bravo. Livichol and 132 break. Be advised, I think that ground thing is our radio. Over.
Good copy, break. Mike, be advised I'm going to be your battle buddy tonight, so, yeah. Good luck.
Boston Ground, Lancer 3-1, spooling down at Mike 2 parking. Correction, Mike 3 parking.
Carry. Be advised, Lancer's falling down now, I'll be here 30 seconds, good to start briefing.
So,
Dagger.
we are the battle buddies, yeah?
AFM?
Roger that.
I'm going to be getting pretty distracted with aviation stuff, so if you might need to tell me to keep moving once or twice.
Roger that. Will do.
Alright, so we're about to get briefed here on what our mission's going to be. It's an auxiliary mission.
Don't just run away from
So it's not just a squad training, but it is actually an auxiliary mission since we're in an operational mode now.
I've advised Aries that
these actually will
brief,
have consequences to our task forces,
any minute now.
which is pretty cool. So
Rally at the flag for briefing.
Yeah, I copied that earlier on. Good stuff.
Okay, cool.
We are rallying up on the flag for briefing.
Alright, let's go and open it. Oh, wait, make sure I'm on yelling first.
Can't hear you, son.
Yep, stand by. Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
AFM.
Alright, open your maps. Alright, recently, Task Force Alpha just cleared out from Cop Nizad all the way up north towards the current mosque nearby the town of CAS. Alright. Task Force Alpha took in fire to the western side of their current movement towards CAS, and after getting quick reconnaissance on that certain area, we realized that there are some currently entrenched enemy forces in this area, along with static weapons and chemical netting displaying some caches in there as well. In addition to that as well, UN supplies have been stolen and taken to the general direction, so we're expecting some UN supplies to be in there or in this current vicinity. So make sure that you grab some demo blocks to actually destroy some of these in weapon caches and see if we can retrieve some of these supplies that were stolen. Any questions?
Hey, Phil.
Go ahead, Sergeant Lee.
Thank you, son. I saw Task Force Alpha escorted a UN convoy towards the market in the other city.
Negative. Task Force Alpha was directed. They were diverted to a different mission. Yep.
I don't like Phil.
All right, any more questions? All right, Mr. Lane, which bird are we loading into?
Staff Sergeant, we're going to be loading into the closest Blackhawk.
Roger, all right. 3-2 taking closest Blackhawk. Mr. Evers, can you guys escort them to over there?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Dagger, do you have a micro dagger on you?
Go ahead and lock and loop.
Yeah. Because I didn't see you in the micro dagger. Don't know.
Yeah, are you thinking about taking the LZ inside the cop, or are you going to try and play it safe?
I think we're going to go with the LZ inside the cop. We'll have you do a quick flyover just to make sure that there's space. And if not, then we'll push to LZ Bravo. But I think for now we're going to try LZ Alpha.
Hey, firm. I'm going to sit off your right wing, and then I'm going to push past you. Recommend you keep your speed at least below 150 on final approach.
Permission granted.
Actually keep track of, or actually push past you with enough time so that way you can direct if necessary.
Hey, firm. We only have a 4-click flight, so I'll probably keep speed at 150 for the whole flight.
Model sim.
Copy all.
Stepping up.
Understood. Alpha Bravo's all in.
Check in.
Means the drugs are working.
Mic is loaded.
Base, are you in? Beans?
Ray is in.
Orgeat is on.
Officer Lee?
Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight. 1 times UH-60 Mike, and 1 times AH-60, or correction, AH-6. Spooling up at Mike 3 parking.
Good copy.
3-2, this is Alpha.
Wrong yet?
I'm going to take off RPM. I'm going to lift immediately.
Solid copy. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight, lifting from Mike 3, helicopter parking for direct departure to the west.
Boston Ground, this is Dagger 1-3, signing off frequency 75. Good day.
Clicks.
Copy, 3 clicks.
Alpha, this is Ray.
Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight, signing off 75. Good day.
I for now.
2 clicks.
Dagger Phoenix Flight, signing on 70.
Good. Oh.
Good copy. Lancer, we got eyes on now. LZ, what's the status at this time?
Dagger Lancer 70, stand by. Obtaining eyes. Time now.
Roger, standing by.
Half a click.
3-2 Bravo. I'm assuming you want
Dagger,
moved on to
Lancer,
when they
also
moved on to
Phoenix,
Alpha.
you are going to have enough room. Watch the telephone poles on the
Include
western
that,
side,
like what you
or
far
correction,
away.
the eastern and northeastern side.
Solid copy. 15 seconds.
15.
Dagger, Lancer 70, be advised, I am taking fire, over.
Roger, Lancer, get clear.
Lancer's clear, break.
Pull up. Pull up.
Be advised, fire appears to be coming from the west and northwest.
Pull up.
Copy on all.
Comment.
Our chance probably to the west.
Phoenix on the deck. We're down.
Copy, Phoenix.
One lifting.
One, this is two. I'm out to your southeast side. If you come directly east, you should be good.
A firm egress into the east.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Station 70, be advised, troops in contact northwest.
Lancer,
Phoenix.
coming up on your right, deep low.
A firm. Speed currently 140.
150 and matching.
Dagger Phoenix signing off 70. Good day. Boston Airfield, this is Phoenix Flight approaching, correction, sliding on 75, approaching from the east.
You can just land at Mike 3 or whatever, right where you took off, and then I can pick you up, or we can switch seats or whatever you want to do. So.
Sounds good. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight on short final for direct to Mike 3 helicopter port.
Last call on 70, say again.
Dagger's back up on 70.
One's on the deck. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight on the deck at Mike 3 helicopter parking, spooling down. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'm ready when you are.
Alright, stand by.
Do you want me to give the CAS check-in, or do you want to do CAS check-in since you know what you got?
I've already got it.
Okay, sounds good.
Austin, everybody's Lance 3-1, lifting from Mike 3 parking for direct departure out to the west. Dagger, Lancer 3-1, 7-0.
3-1, go ahead.
Dagger, be advised, Lancer's ready for CAS check-in.
Good, copy, Lancer, stand by.
Okay, I got eyes on objective Alpha. 2.6 clicks to our 300.
Yep. We are northwest. Yep. So we are southeast of objective Alpha.
Oh, 037062. Range 2.5, 2.2, 037062. Zero, 37062.
You like my Moto ass patches on my helmet?
Oh, do you? I didn't see it. Do you have the the American flag and all that?
Yeah, the flag and then the calico jack.
Yeah, I like that.
It's just Moto enough.
I like the I don't know if it's in the official or in the official box or not, but the mask with the skull on it.
Oh yeah, it's on the no, that's on the full arsenal. It's in our mod pack, but it's on the full arsenal. Dagger, Lancer 7-0. You guys still good down there?
Oh, sorry, Lancer, I got a little distracted. Go ahead with your CAS check-in.
Copy all. It's gonna be 1 times H6 Little Bird, call sign Lancer on 7-0. Gonna be approximately 2.5 kilometers to your south at Sheriff's 5. It's gonna be a full load on the minigun, M134 minigun at 6,000 rounds, 19 times Hydras, 2 times EGM 114 kilos. We are 70% bleeding for a playtime of 0 plus 4-5 mics. Abort code is Everest. We are laser, DCS, and FAT capable. Lancer 3-1, standing by for work on 7-0.
Good copy, Lancer 3-1. I read back your flight of 1 times 86 Little Bird, 2.5 kilometers to my south at Cherubs 5. You're full load on the gun, 19 Hydras, 2114 kilos. Flight time is 0+45 mics with the ball code of Everest.
Read back is solid, Dagger.
Good copy, stand by for sit rep. Also be advised, troops in contact.
Lancer copies.
Be advised, currently ground element is pushing westerly from RP1 towards objective Alpha. We are taking light arms and mounted machine gun fire at this time. We are more or less here to conduct a show of force patrol and clear out any remaining enemy combatants in this. Initial tasking at this stage is to attempt to locate any priority targets that may impact the task force.
Copy all, Dagger. Lancer will conduct ISR to support location of priority targets. We'll relay information accordingly. We'll be standing by for immediate response, close air support. Any targets you have for ECAS, go ahead and send them as either mark the target with colored smoke and identify, or paint target for lace.
Good copy on all, okay.
Dagger Lancer 7-0.
Go ahead, 7-0. Break, be advised we're taking IDF. Priority scan right now is to find that fucking tube.
Taking us up. Copy, task force taking IDF, maneuvering accordingly. You got any eyes?
Not on the tubes, but I got a lot of MGs and stuff, but still looking for the tubes.
How's your range from target?
About 2 clicks.
You got good eyes still, or?
Yeah, I affirm.
Cool. Dagger, Lancer 3-1, still negative contact on those tubes, continuing ISR.
Good copy, take a mic.
They got MGs on a shit ton of rooftops, just to let you know.
Okay.
There's an area 036, 063, it's our 347, about 1.9 kilometers out. It's covered with camo net. I can't really see what's inside, but I do see a couple of heat signatures from tangos.
Okay. Alright, just make sure, let's, if you want to note that or whatever, for later on or whatever, and then we can pass it up. I doubt the mortars are under the nets, obviously, if they're firing or whatever, but...
Yeah, I believe I had already marked that on Blue Force, but I'll double check it here in a minute.
The mortars or
the camo net, it looked like there was a vehicle under it. Still scanning for the mortars.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna get zoomed in or whatever and see if I can look for blasts or whatever. Are you just checking objective Alpha?
Right now I just wanted to do a quick scan of Objective Alpha and see if I can see anything. I'm going to switch to Bravo here in a second and see if they're popping up from there. I got a compound at our bearing...
back up.
I got a compound at our bearing 322. It's like a little compound. I see... Stand by.
Lancer 7-0, still no joy in those mortar tubes. Continuing search north of your pause. Time now.
Roger, be advised, had a call out before that there was some kind of military build-up to our northwest, if that helps.
Copy. Military build-up to the northwest. We'll look.
Roger, be advised I don't have specifics at this time.
Hey, firm, that might just be enough. Tango Mike Dagger.
No problem.
Alright, so they're northwest. Alright, so this is where I get confused. Their northwest right now would be what for us?
It's the same. It's still northwest. It's still just don't think of it like a relative clock face. Think of it like it's the same all the way. So
gotcha.
think of it like east of Objective Bravo, or no, the other side of Objective Bravo. So scan Objective Bravo, and then scan the west side and the north side of it as well. So.
Okay, eyes on Objective Bravo.
Whoa. Heal.
All Station 70, be advised, ground element has located 1 times enemy motor pool and weapons cache on my current position.
Lancer.
036063. 036063. Enemy salute. Enemy salute. Motorized, singular, stationary. Oh, that's how the hell?
How's Bravo looking?
A lot of walled complexes. I got infantry. Still not seeing any mortar tubes, but there's a lot of like walled complex with buildings. A lot of MG gunners on roofs.
Okay. Why don't you go? I would recommend starting to mark up any of the positions for the MG gunners that you see. If they're close enough together, just mark them as a patrol or a patrol, as opposed to an individual MG gun.
Okay,
wait,
copy.
No, you can't. Disregard that. Disregard. Yeah, just try to mark up as many of the guns as you can, and then yeah, I'll pass it to Dagger. We're gonna probably need to either take some of those out first, or do a low pass to try and identify the mortar position.
Okay, copy.
Dagger, Lancer 7-0.
Go ahead.
Dagger, be advised, we still have no joy in the mortar tubes break. We are counting at least a couple of the...
Break, I've got eyes on the mortar tube. Stand by for grid.
Stand by.
While I try and figure this grid out, because I've only got a Hunt IR, it's got a big white fucking tent on the northwest side, mounted MG on the western side, mortar pit just outside the building on the southern side.
Oh.
Copy, mortar pit just outside the southern side near a big white tent.
Check grid 034065, keypad 9er.
Resend Grid, ref, Dagger.
I got tally on it.
Grid 034065, keypad 9 up.
Copy, 034065, keep that 9. Lancer has eyes on.
That's one of the buildings with the MG gun on it. I see the white tent,
if you
but
can
I...
mark that whole compound up based on what you see, that'd be great.
Copy, all Dagger. We'll do. How's that building looking for MGs and shit around it?
I have, that's one that I have the MG marked on top. I have a red force marker on it. There is a white tent that's inside of the compound. I cannot see anything else, though. Everything else...
Which red force marker?
Stand by. It's grid reference 034065. It'll be red force marker 0758.
Copy, 0758, 1 times MG on the rooftop. And they said that the mortar was on the south side of it, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. I'm scanning now, and I do not see it.
Okay, check the northwest side of it as well. If you can't get eyes inside the compound or whatever, then we'll push up. Dagger said he wants eyes and marks on everything that's in that compound, so...
Okay, if we could increase altitude, I do have a little compound just south of that with a couple guys in it, but I can't really tell what's in there.
Okay.
Okay, coming out to camera, it's an actual building with some troops inside of the building.
What do you got there? At 0801, the marker you just dropped?
Yeah, that's just troops inside of a building. I got a guy. Still no joy on mortar tubes.
Dagger, Lancer 70.
Go ahead.
Lancer, reference red 4 marker 0801, 0802. It's going to be more infantry, approximately 200 to 300 meters northwest of your position.
Good copy, eyes on, take him.
Yeah, I see his Hunt IR. It almost dropped it right on top of them.
Okay, cool.
Damn, I hate looking for mortar tubes.
Okay, it looks like they're... What are they doing right now? They're still maneuvering around objective Alpha, so...
Yeah, I got a tally on yellow smoke.
Yeah, I see it.
Zero 34063. 034 063. Zero 36 065 0360
Dagger, Lancer 70.
65.
Lancer, go ahead.
Confirm orange smoke, approximate north of your location.
Hey, if I just ran past it, believe that was a weapons cache of some kind.
Copy all day.
I had a bit of a casualty incident, so I may have missed the specific call out, but I think it's a safe bet.
037.
If I was taking IDF again, but I'm going to assume it's that same fucking cheat.
That might have hit him like directly, because that was just north of that fucking orange smoke. Copy, confirm IDF splashes to the northwest of that pause break. Dagger Lancer, are you still up over?
Yep, still up working on clearance on the mortar pit.
Fuck, I cannot find it.
Lancer, are you capable to fucking self-engage that pit? Because I got no eyes on.
Dagger Lancer, that's a negative. We cannot locate the exact location of that mortar pit. We're gonna need a low pass or a flyover of that compound to the northwest if we're gonna have any chance in hell of getting eyes on it.
Alright, good copy.
See if you can rotate farther, look to the northwest past that compound, and then also search the east or whatever. Don't be afraid to back out or whatever and see if you can get something with farther magnification.
Yeah, I was doing that as we speak. It looks like to the north of the objective, they're pretty clear. Gonna check a little bit farther west of their objective also.
Okay, roger that.
And they're assaulting the southernmost compound of Objective Bravo now.
Roger that. Yeah, I see it right there in the corner where the MSR hooks left. Or hooks west.
Yeah, firm. Hey, if you want to let him know that at 034065, that's going to be marker 0758. They do have an active MG on the roof. That's in the compound with the white tent.
Okay, continue to search that compound just in case that's where our mortar tube is.
Lancer
70.
Lance, go ahead.
Reference red 4 marker 0758. Looks to be a 1x MG position on the second story of the building. That's going to be targeting you guys probably as soon as you roll out on the MSR, or excuse me, the ASR to the north as you push towards Objective Bravo on the west side.
Roger, be advised, the mortar pit we were looking at before, basically directly in front of that MG, but on the ground instead of on the rooftop. So, is there any chance we could do anything about both?
Copy, stand by, Dagger, while we get eyes on.
Roger, we need to decide quick because we're getting ready to push here because we thought we wouldn't be able to take it with CAS.
Aver. You got eyes on that or no?
I got eyes on that building. I just now had a fire team come out of the. The fire team is running out of the building. One person ran out of the building. If you want, I can laze you where that building is. However you want to do it.
No, it's just, do you have any eyes on that mortar tube at all?
None. I still see no mortar tube. If you want to try and maybe push me up a little higher, maybe to Angels 2.
We're inside fucking danger close at this point.
Copy that, Dagger. Disregard.
Yeah, shit.
Dagger, Lancer, be advised we are at 50% fuel.
Right.
Alright, we're going to roll out to their south and see if we can get another angle on it, because clearly this position isn't working for us, so...
Dagger Lancer 70.
Go ahead.
reference previous Red 4 marker 0758. In that compound, you now have a approximately fire team size enemy unit that is engaging you guys, as I'm sure you're aware.
Roger.
Zero 36065.
Alright, you got any more eyes on anything, or?
I got great eyes on, but I still don't see a freaking mortar tube. There's
Okay. It's
Tangos.
not at that compound then. If by this time or whatever, if we haven't located it, it's not at that compound. Let's look farther, look to the east actually of that, along the that northern road there that's runs east to west for objective Bravo.
Yeah, copy. The tent in that building just collapsed, and there's like probably about a good squad, another fire team inside the compound and a fire team outside the compound. I see no mortar tubes. They're getting ready to breach the compound now.
Alright, roger.
Just to their east, 0650 or 036065. I think I have it marked. I do. 2 times tangos inside the compound, 1 lane down. And then just to the east of that is some more tangos inside of a building. Other than that, I see nothing else.
Alright. Dagger, Lancer 70.
Go ahead.
Be advised, ISR is reporting sporadic infantry contact to your north and northwest break. Negative read for any sign of mortar tubes at all. Over.
Good copy. I think we just took out the tube I had eyes on here on the ground. We are still in contact pushing north. We're about to pivot east to head towards objective Bravo.
Copy all, Dagger. Interrogative. If you have time, totally secondary. If you have time, can you mark that exact position of where that mortar tube was, just for teaching purposes? Over.
AFM, stand by.
That way we can get an idea of where exactly we might have missed this. So.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I cleared out the other red 4 markers that they've already gone through also. It was right there, okay.
0813.
It was right literally below that machine gunner position, but it was like in between the building and the wall.
Dagger Lancer 70, tally your red 4 marker 0813, Tango Mike.
No problem. Be advised, I'm going to have Ares leave this position intact, so that if you guys can't see it, we can come out here after Index and then have a look at the internal structure, because I think that'll make it clear to you why it was hard to spot.
That would be awesome, Dagger, Tango Mike.
Roger. I've already relayed to Ares, so we'll just get a transport after Index.
Copy.
Dagger out.
Looks like they only have one more compound to go to.
Also search that compound past the limit of advance, and if that compound north of that next north compound, the larger one there at 036067, about keypad 8 and 9, search that one too if it has eyes on, possibly from the second story of the rooftops, if it has eyes on to shoot in the southerly direction towards the task force.
Copy, I got eyes on right now. Negative thermal signatures and negative visual signatures.
Cool. Dagger, Lancer 7-0.
Lance, go ahead.
Dagger, be advised, ISR is reporting no additional contacts to the north of the Mark's limit of advance. Just so you know, you guys should be clear out to your north and flank.
Roger, Tango Mike, break. Is there anything behind us to our west at this time?
Copy, stand by.
Checking.
Look into the west.
Tango Mike, Lancer.
So if you reference the Ares marker on there, and then in between that and red 4 marker 0813, just check that whole area to the west.
Okay, copy.
Man, why can't we do this in a fucking... If only we could get MH60s, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just a murdered out UH-60 with a fuel boom and the avionics package for that setup or whatever. So we have like the targeting and the lays and all that shit or whatever. That's just it's the dream right there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You see anything out to the west there at all?
Negative. I've pretty much scanned all the way out to 024059, and I see no thermals, and I see nothing on visual.
Jesus, 0 too far? Holy fuck. You didn't have to go that far out.
Yeah, I know. Just wanted to double check.
Dagger Lancer 7-0, your western flank is clear. No eyes on.
Roger, be advised, we sound like we're in contact north across our LOA. Can you rescan?
A-firm adjusting north of LOA. You got anything in the north?
Scanning now.
Dagger, send traffic.
Hey, firm.
Stand by for a gun run here, real quick.
Hey, firm. I got tangos in the gas station.
Hang on just a second. Dagger, be advised, we are rockets and kilos only at this time. Or disregard. We got the M134 on 6K. Is that still good, or do you want the gal?
069.
No, that'll be fine. We just got some troops pushing in from our north, so we want to discourage them.
Copy all. Standing by. We have to drop us down, see if you can get eyes on out to their north of where they're talking about.
Yep, the gas station, grid reference 036068, blue 4 marker, red 4 marker 0819er.
Yep. Eyes on. 0819er.
They are.
Lancer Dagger, interrogative, tally red.
Lancer, contact.
Good copy, Lancer. You are fucking clear for a show of force gun run across that area. At this time, we had intermittent foot mobiles moving north to south. Be advised, friendlies are approximately 100 meters to the southwest.
Copy, show of force gun run, red for marker 0819. We are in from the south, going to be flying directly over your heads. Show of force gun run, friendly troops 100 meters south.
Good read back, clear to get.
Copy, Lancer, time on target, 45 Sierras.
If you had 005, you'll be running right up on them. They're kind of underneath of the canopy of the gas station, which is now like blocked by smoke.
Okay, yeah, I see the gas station to the right there, so. Dagger, Lancer, 30 seconds, tally remnants of red smoke.
Roger, go ahead and
Guns.
Yeah, no mind, George, down to it.
It's about a
Lancer at the north.
about a squad size element right there.
Yeah. Dagger, Lancer 70, be advised, you have approximately a squad size 8 to 10 hostiles moving in from your north position. Reference that same red 4 marker in the gas station, moving south.
Good copy that.
Dagger, Lancer 70, we are in position, standing by for another attack.
Stand by 70. Lancer Dagger 70.
Send it, Dagger.
Lancer requesting uniform change for extract in Phoenix. Ground element's going to be exfilling from our current approximate location. LZ, your discretion, over.
Copy all, Dagger. Uniform change to Phoenix. We are still going to run the escort with Lancer in here. Break. LZ, our discretion will advise when we are on station. 30 seconds out. I'll see if I can find you an LZ real quick, like.
Good copy.
Yeah, I was looking here.
I'd be advised, once you guys mark an LZ, give me a good couple of minutes to probably get troops rallied and so.
Copy, Dagger, break. Reference blue 4 marker 0823, approximately 100 meters south of your position. Maybe 50 meters south of the ASR corner there at the northeastern building that you guys just cleared.
Eyes on LZ.
Copy all, Dagger. Is that going to be suitable for Blackhawk size?
Should be fine, I'll go put eyes on standby.
Tango Mike, Dagger.
0823.
Be advised, it's going to be tight, you're going to have to play it fucking safe coming in, but you'll be fine.
Copy all, Dagger. Lost and ground, Lancer 3-1 on approach for direct landing at Mike 3 parking. Gonna be 1 times uniform change from Lancer Alpha to Phoenix.
Lancer Dagger sends you.
Send it, Dagger.
Be advised, update on extract tasking. We are looking at approximately 5 mics to requiring that extract. Apologies for the slight breaking communication.
Copy all, Dagger. We'd rather be earlier than later. We'll be standing by for your call.
Roger, if you guys are pushing back to airbase anyway, it may be worth topping Lancer's fuel up just in case.
Copy all, Dagger. We're actually, I'm going to go ahead and uniform change Lancer over to our secondary, so we're going to replace kilos with 14 times rockets and same count for miniguns.
Good copy on all. Swap 2 times on 4 kilos to an additional 14 times rockets.
April. Disregard. Foster ground, Lancer 3-1, lifting from Mike 3 parking for taxi to Mike 1 for uniform change from Lancer to Lancer.
Double check that.
Hey, did you tally all that on 7-0 about what we're doing?
Hey, firm. I'll just stand by and wait for him to spool up.
Okay. Cool. I'll let you know as soon as I lift. If you want to go ahead and lift or whatever, I'm going to be ready pretty quickly because all I'm doing is just swapping and getting in the other birds. So.
Okay, copy.
Station 70, be advised, had 1 times enemy technical appear in the AO break. Keep it in mind for the fucking extract, might want to come in low.
Lancer.
Phoenix. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix. Flight, 1 times UH-60 Mike Blackhawk and 1 times AH-6 Mike. Spooling at Mike 3 helicopter parking for direct departure to the west.
Foster ground, Lancer 3-1 on the deck, spooling down, uniform change to Lancer 3-1 Alpha. He's spooling up, timeout. Foster ground, Lancer 3-1 Alpha, lifting from Mike 1 parking for direct departure out to the west.
Boston ground, Phoenix 2-3, lifting from Mike 3 helicopter parking, direct departure to the west.
What would be your ETA from me calling for extract heating on the deck approximate to that?
You give the call, it's going to take you longer to get there.
Dagger, be advised, probably about 1.5 to 2 mics. Boston Air Base, Phoenix flight, signing off 75 good day. Dagger, Phoenix, in regards to your last question, we're probably about 1 to 2 mics out.
Okay, good copy. I'll keep that in mind for when I call you guys in.
Hey, firm. We're going to hold outside the AO and come in when you're ready.
Good copy. I'll be at the LZ. I'll pop green smoke when you getting on your final.
Hey, firm. Lancer, Phoenix, point 1.
Send it, brother.
I'm coming in slow and on the deck until they're ready for us. I'm about 65, 70 kilometers right now.
Hey, firm, contact. Be advised, I am approximately 2 clicks east of our projected LZ, so...
Hey, firm, I have visual tally on
the
distance.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and push to the south, and then when they call us in, I'm going to push fast to that location, and then do a flyover. So that way, as soon as you come in, I can verify that the LZ is cold, and that way you're still good, so...
Copy that.
Dagger, Lancer 7-0.
Lancer, go ahead.
Be advised, Lancer is going to push to the south of Elman's position and hold there. When you call for LZ, when the LZ is good to go, I'm going to come in from the south and north, do a low fly, verify that the LZ is still good, and task force is supported from the south, and Phoenix will come right in behind me, out to the east.
Good copy on all Lancer, break. Be advised, Grand Element's pushing towards LZ time now.
Lancer.
Phoenix.
You're probably good on your current pace, about 60, 70 kph to keep pushing. So.
Hey, firm.
Actually, disregard. I did not realize they pushed that far north. If you want to call and ask them or whatever, and see if they want a more northern LZ or.
Dagger, this is Phoenix on 7-0.
Go ahead.
In light of your current position, as shown on Blueport Tracker, would you prefer a pickup closer to where you're at as opposed to running all the way down to the established LZ? Okay, copy.
I am 2 clicks south of the LZ right now, so.
Hey, firm, I'm holding at a hover 1.6 clicks out.
Copy all. I would actually say if you want to, so that way you're extra protected, if you want to land and keep spooled inside the comp there, that might be advantageous to you. If it's closer, if it's farther, I don't know.
Hey, firm, that's a good idea.
Best guess, task force approximately maybe 1 mic, maybe 45 Sierras out from in position at LZ. They're probably going to need another 10, maybe 30 Sierras afterwards to set it up and make it go. So.
Phoenix flight interrogative, what's your ETA on the LZ?
Dagger, be advised, I am currently 1.5 clicks to your southeast. I have a on-station time of approximately 30 Sierras for when you're ready.
Roger, go ahead, push for LZ. I will pop green smoke when you're ready for it, just call it.
Hey, firm, go ahead and pop green smoke. Inbound from the southeast.
Lancer inbound from the south.
Roger, I'm just reloading my green and I'll pop it out for your time now.
Lancer tallies green.
Roger that, be advised, hazards at the LZ include a number of trees and rocks, so play it fucking real safe on your way.
Hey, firm, Phoenix tallies green. 30 Sierra.
Phoenix, Lancer 7-0.
Phoenix?
Hey, be advised, your LZ looks good. You got plenty of space there. Keep your current speed, and you're going to have to rotate to the north for north face, but you should be solid there.
Hey, firm, on final.
Got me, I'm on your 9.
Phoenix on the deck.
Lancer.
Roger, Phoenix, we're loading up time now.
Lancer Phoenix, point 1.
Go.
Johnny.
I'm gonna land on the tarmac over by the where the MRAPs are parked at.
Copy on.
I'll fall in.
Mike is in.
Coming across to your nose.
Tally.
Okay, Madeo in.
Bravo in.
Clear to lift, Phoenix.
Copy lifting.
Alright.
One's lifting out to the east.
Two's got point out to the east.
I'll be on your left echelon.
Copy on. Banking slightly right for a 090 approach to Boston.
Okay, firm speed check.
160.
Okay, firm. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight, signing on 7-5, approaching from the east.
Alright, gonna be going in slow and breaking off to your right.
Okay, firm. Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight. Forward, direct final to Mike 4, tarmac area.
Pull up. Pull up.
On your 6.
Copy.
You get a stop short right at the MRAPs.
A firm.
Copy, I'm coming up on your right and I'm gonna stop right in front of you.
One's on the deck.
Copy 1.
Boston Air Base, this is Phoenix Flight on the deck, Mike 4, spooling down and signing off. Good day.
That was shit hot.
Yeah, I like that.
Boston Air Base, Lancer 3-1 Alpha on the deck at Mike 4 parking, spooled down and signing up 7-5. Thanks for flying.
All station 70, be advised we are debriefing where we briefed. Just go ahead and make your way over when you're able.
A firm, heading over now.
Aviation's all his hands, Smith.
Copy, thank you, Sir Herman. All right, mission success. We found the supplies that were at the location of good ref 036063. We've taken away all of the static weapons and destroyed the mortar tube. So overall success. Lieutenant Marsh, you got anything?
Thank you, Sergeant. I have nothing but praise for y'all. Communication was fucking outstanding on SquadNet. I was listening. It's a prime example of what you should do. Shouldn't have to pass everything through Sergeant Smith, except for so many incidentals, but y'all pushed through. Y'all knew your objective and did what the fuck you had to do. Mine, your munitions, throwables come in handy when clearing, but for the most part, fucking outstanding work today, gentlemen. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, LT. First Arm Brewer.
Nothing from me.
Thank you, Top. Aviation.
Nothing from Deco.
Thank you, Sergeant Harmon.
One quick comment from me, thank you, Sergeant. When we're dismounting the birds, don't forget to call when your whole team's out, so you can pass it up that your whole squad's out. Because the number one thing that slows us down in terms of getting birds out of an LZ is knowing that the bird is now empty and good to get out of there. Normally, HQ is only on 1, maybe 2 birds, so it can be hard for us to keep tabs on every single bird individually. I know that tonight I had a team call that they were all out after the bird had already lifted, so just try and pick up on that. Otherwise, all good for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Sergeant Harmon. Alpha.
Just thanks for assistance as usual. Nothing else, Sergeant. Thank you.
Bravo.
Nothing from Bravo. Thank you, Sergeant.
Mike.
Nothing from me. Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, you're all dismissed. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night. See you guys tomorrow.
Cool.
See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Oh, you mind while you're gonna be here, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Guys, just stand by and Sergeant Smith's going to move us out there.
Affirm.
Yeah, my short-term memory forgot about that already.
Short-term memory. Yep, no problem. That was very one for you guys.
Bruv.
Yeah, that was tough. I looked. I mean, I had that compound and that MG gunner pegged, but I couldn't see in between that wall and that building, and I was desperately searching all over that.
You just wait till we get out there. Oh man, it's gonna make everything clear.
Hello. We're here.
So these are the mortar tubes.
Oh my gosh.
CMG on the roof. And then the world supply of sandbags.
Wow. Yeah, no wonder.
That's why you guys couldn't see it.
Yeah,
I made it tough. Made sure it was
Yeah, but I mean, it's also.
I don't know, what time do you snorker shit, eh?
On the Hunt IR, it's just the angle of attack on the Hunt IR means that I'm coming in a lot more top down rather than on an angle.
Fuck the angle of attack on the Hunt
Back.
IR, whatever. Look at the angle on
Back
the
left hand.
tubes. Like, you fucking you have one window of deployment, which is like right here at 030, basically.
If we had I bet if we would have dropped in November on that MG gunner, it probably would have taken out the tubes too.
I mean, probably if you had to hit it even on the front side of the building, it probably would have worked.
Yeah.
That's what we could have, like, even just a rocket attack in here or whatever on the machine gun, but you guys got it done, so.
Well, I don't feel so bad about missing it. I tell you, when I'm doing ISR, you can yell at me and tell me that there's an 80 alpha or something like that, and I'm okay. The second I hear mortar tubes, my butthole puckers because I have the hardest time finding these things.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see it so that you kind of understood, I guess, what was influencing your inability to see it from overhead.
Yeah, affirm. Thank you. Thank you for showing us that.
Yeah, no problem.
You're welcome.
And I'm disconnecting. Thank you both for flying tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for running it. So.
Sure, any pointers for me?
Yeah, it's definitely nice
LT,
to.
you're muted. What? Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I thought you were trying to talk. Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry, Mr. Edwards, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it was this is my first squad training, being able to pilot since I got my wings. So it was definitely nice being able to support a smaller size infantry squad and helping out with your training. So I'm always willing to help out with any squad trainings or anything like that that you guys need.
No problem. Anytime. And I'll always make sure to let you know.
Will do. Gentlemen, have a great day.
You too.
You Edwards.
You too, thanks, Edwards.
Anytime.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Okay, folks, that's it for this stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Little squad training action going on there with Havoc 3-2. It was actually an auxiliary op, so the next task force that goes through that area should not have to deal with those assets. If we had not been able to secure that and everything, then those assets could have been in play during the next task force, which is why they do the auxiliary ops during operation periods. So thanks again for watching, and if you like what you see, click a follow. Have a great night.